Joining us now in the studio is Sherri Mandell from the Koby Mandell Foundation. Sherri, thanks for joining us. Your son Koby was murdered by Palestinian terrorists in 2001 in a cave near Tekoa in the Gush Etzion block. Can you share with us a little bit how you felt when you first heard about the news of this kidnapping?
We feel devastated. We feel that our hearts are broken and we are in pain along with the rest of the country, and just feeling the families suffering and the nightmare that they're going through and this whole country is going through.
You know, your foundation helps with the victims and victims of Arab terror. What do you think the families are going through right now? How can you envision that?
Well, I know what we went through. Koby and Yosef were missing for a full night. And there's something that, in me, I know I refuse to believe it, that I had just so much hope that they would come home. And I'm sure the families are just devastated but filled with hope, because you can't face the death of your child. And we really are all praying and hoping that these boys are going to come home.
As the time grows, the concern of their welfare obviously grows as well. How do you think they deal with that?
Well, I know that they're trying to keep themselves protected, and I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I know one of the mothers is taking care of her children. And sometimes, that's the best thing to do, is just to try to continue. I mean, for me, I fell apart, but it depends on the person.
There's been a lot said about hitchhiking in the Gush Etzion block, whether they should do it, not do it. What would you do, and what would you tell your family to do?
Well, first of all, we live in the Gush Etzion block. Our children hitchhike from there. Everybody hitchhikes from there because we don't have other transportation. There's no other way of getting around. In fact, like for us, we live in Tekoa. I think there's a bus maybe once a day from that side of the Gush to our side of the Gush. So I would say the government has to provide transportation. We have terrible transportation there. Everybody hitchhikes. Everybody wants to blame it on these kids like they hitchhiked, and everybody there hitchhikes.
The whole country is very concerned about what's going on. What would you have to say to Israel right now at this moment?
That everybody should come together. Nobody should blame these kids, and nobody should blame a lot of the media saying, oh, they're settlers, and what do you expect? And the whole country has to understand that these are our children, and that they did nothing wrong, that we have enemies. We're in an ongoing war, and this kidnapping is in order to try to break us, and the Palestinians won't break us. But on the other hand, we have to stand firm together.
Sherri Mandell, the mother of Koby Mandell and of the Mandell Foundation, thanks for joining us and sharing with us your feelings.
Thank you.
The Israel police were allegedly